Christianic CYInterview covering Las Vegas and the world. Hope you're all doing well. Our last WrestleMania update video was probably the most watched after it went live video in the history of this YouTube channel. So here we are again. There's some more new information and I want to provide some more analysis to you guys. So that's why I'm here. So thank you so much as always for watching. Let's just get into some topics and I'm going to answer some of the questions that some of you have posted to me on the different WrestleMania travel Facebook groups. We're so excited that you're here with us, and thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And you know, again, you have any questions, just send them to me, put them in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer them. We talked about this for months, and we're now finally here. The ticket prices have come down, and they know they were going to come down because they did last year, and this is the second time around. This is the second time around that it's in Las Vegas, second year in a row. We knew the ticket prices were going to come down. And also, because I was watching this so much in the last 10 days, and I bought night one tickets, as many of you know, the day before, like 24 hours before. They added a lot of seats in the last 24 hours. They have not opened all those seats in Allegiant Stadium yet. They will add more seats. And if you do not care where you end up sitting, I think you will get ticket prices for one night. Not talking both, but for one night, I think you'll get them below that 177, 170 price right now. And I think we will see 125 and maybe even 110. We saw 110 at the end last year. Yeah, they are not the greatest views. You may not see everything perfectly. They're going to be all the way up there, but it'll still be WrestleMania. You know, where can you go to still one of the biggest entertainment / sports events in the world for about $100-something? You know, yes, it's not $50, it's not $25, but we will continue to see ticket prices drop. They will open new seats. I expect that's going to happen, and maybe it'll happen earlier this year because the demand is not where it was last year. Maybe that will happen earlier this year. We will see, but keep an eye on Ticketmaster every single day. If you haven't bought the tickets yet, if you don't care where you sit, the question is, someone asked, what are the nosebleed seats like? I sat pretty high up last year. Wasn't the last row, but we were up there. But we had a full view of the stage. And what I can tell you is that it was great. Yes, you may have to look up at the big Jumbotron a little bit in certain regards, but you could hear them in the ring and you could see them in the ring. Yes, you got to look down like this, but the reality is that you're still at WrestleMania, and still going to be a wonderful experience. The sound is great in Allegiant Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders. We are, you know, it's a great renewable energy stadium. It's one of the greatest events in the world, and we are so grateful that all of you are going to come to watch that. So my point is that I don't think any seat is bad in Allegiant Stadium. I really don't. Even ones that have, you know, blocked out views at the side, you know, you can see the entranceway and you can see most of the ring. Yes, maybe you'll be on one side of the stadium, but you can't see them on the other side when they're outside the ring on the floor, but you can look up at the Jumbotron and you'll be fine. And that's not going to last for a while, but you know, it was a fun time last year. We were having so much fun up in the, we weren't in the last rows, but we were up there, but it was a straight center on thing of the stage. And it was a great time. It was an absolute great time. And I'll post where I sat last year for any of you wondering in the description below. Once I look at the ticket stub, I'll go back and look at that so you guys have an idea of where I sat last year. The ban has been lifted, so now there will be numerous Las Vegas resorts that will have WrestleMania covered this year. So if you're going to night one, but you're not going to night two, you will be able to watch WrestleMania at various Las Vegas resorts. We know that Circa Stadium Swim is back on. Circa's having a lot of different pro wrestling events. We've talked about this in past videos. Another one, besides Circa, because somebody asked, the Plaza Hotel and Casino in downtown Las Vegas at the Plaza showroom will have WrestleMania parties on both nights. And on the first night, Rob Van Dam, if you're not going to WWE World, or you were planning to meet Rob Van Dam at WWE World, if you've never met Mr. Monday Night, Mr. ECW, if you've never met Rob Van Dam, and you were planning to go to WWE World or go to a different day, you can go to this watch party. Photo ops and autographs of Rob Van Dam will be hosting night 1 at the Plaza showroom, so he'll be down there. Obviously, the Plaza Hotel and Casino is right across the street from the Fremont Street Experience. Across the street, of course, is Golden Gate and Circa. Another question is a lot of you are asking, of course, where can I see wrestlers? Well, I can give you 2 obvious ones, and maybe a third possibility. Number 1, you're going to see them at the Horseshoe, Las Vegas, on the Las Vegas Strip. Formerly Bally's, now Horseshoe, of course, across the street from the Bellagio on the east side of the Las Vegas Strip, is WrestleCon. And the wrestlers will definitely be walking through those hotel areas. So you may get to say hi to some of the greatest legends in pro wrestling, of course, you know, among others, Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Kurt Angle and Ric Flair and the such. But absolutely, you'll be able to see wrestlers there. You'll also be able to see wrestlers at the Palms. The Palms is having a ton of events, as we already know. Mick Foley is doing something there. The Hardy Boys are doing something there. Go to the Palms Casino Resort, search pro wrestling on the internet. You'll have it all come up, and so yeah, there'll be plenty of chances. The Palms is a much smaller resort. The casino floor, the open area, the front of the hotel is much smaller than some of these other resorts. The Pearl Theater is kind of in the middle. So there's only a couple of exits as well. So again, if you're just happen to be there, you're hanging out or you're eating or you're, whatever's, and you're at the Palms and you want to potentially run into some wrestlers, that is a good spot. I think that's honestly the number 1 spot. And there's going to be a bunch of independent wrestling shows there too. So the Palms is a great spot. It may be underrated. If you're thinking about staying at the Palms, you could go right downstairs and go to all those events. And that's great. Horseshoe's got that possibility as well. Treasure Island's going to have pro wrestling as well. So there's all that. Also, maybe some of the wrestlers, just because of the convenience of the location, will be staying in Mandalay Bay. However, as you know, Mandalay Bay is a very big resort, gigantic resort, but you might be able to run into some WWE superstars at Mandalay Bay. And those of you who are concerned about smoke, the Park MGM is the one smoke-free resort casino floor on the Las Vegas Strip. Again, Park MGM, just a little bit of a trek over to Allegiant Stadium, but if you're interested in staying somewhere smoke-free, that would be as well. So I read some of you this week were staying in Circus Circus because of the budget. Circus Circus, legendary place, been open for a long time. There have been many renovations to it, some in recent years. Again, it looks a lot better than it did when you saw it in 2017 when I moved here. I've been here for almost 10 years. The one benefit, if there's not 2, but the one benefit for sure of staying at Circus Circus is you have a quick ride over to WWE World at the Convention Center. That is the main thing. And if you want to see a good view of the Sphere, go out to the front of Circus Circus and you'll see that. And if you want $2 food in Circus Circus, going out to the front, go to Slots of Fun, $2 hot dog, $2 popcorn, $2 beer, $2 shrimp cocktail. They're all there at the Slots of Fun, which is right next door. So if you're looking for cheap food and quick bite eats. And finally, we have some news. We have a new event that many of you may not have heard yet. Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, of course, he's going to be doing his own comedy show. The Space is an entertainment venue that many some of Las Vegas's best entertainers perform, and some great well-known celebrities have performed it in the past. It is literally just west of the Las Vegas Strip. It's a little bit south of the Rio, but you're literally looking at about a mile to a mile and a half car ride from anywhere on the Las Vegas Strip. So if you're interested in going and seeing the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, perform a comedy show, he said there's going to be some special guests as well. So I expect there'll be a couple of pro wrestling stars over there with him maybe. The spacelv.com, THE space SPACELV.com. Venue's right near the Las Vegas Strip. They're selling tickets right now. Mark Henry Comedy Show, April 15th at the Space, right near the Las Vegas Strip. Very easy to get to. I can't imagine you'll spend more than $8 to $10 to get an Uber or Lyft over there. Both ways. So those are kind of the updates. Also, a lot of you had questions about the price of WWE World tickets. And if you're looking to get a cheaper price than what they're offered at, I suggest you wait for people who need to resell, who are not coming to Mania, who can't go to WWE World on the day that they had or whatever. Maybe they're canceling travel plans. That's how you're going to get a cheaper WWE World ticket. And secondly, if you're looking for someone taking a picture, meet and greet, autograph on the resale market, I'd wait till the last minute. There's going to be somebody who cannot come, and that person who cannot come will sell it for lower. That would be my best guess for you as well. That would be my best suggestion. So I think we've run through everything. Down in the description below, I'll put my section number for last year so you know where I sat last year. Paid $130 per ticket last year. What a view it was of a stage on night one, seeing Seth and Roman and CM Punk. What a great main event that was. The section will be listed in the description below. And also in the description below, please watch my CYInterviews, my latest one with pro wrestling legend Jake the Snake Roberts. I've known Jake for 25 years. Please watch our latest conversation. I think you'll enjoy that. Talk some AEW as well. And also, please watch our interview. Jazmin Allure, one of pro wrestling's rising stars in women's wrestling, will be headlining the Ladies' Night Out card at the Luxor Hotel and Casino at the HyperX Arena on April 16th, 10 p.m. Watch that CYInterview as well. Jazmin is a delight. Please watch both those interviews. We greatly appreciate it. I appreciate it for CYInterview. Please post your comments in the section below. Hit like, hit subscribe. We'll have some more WrestleMania videos before WrestleMania. But please like and subscribe to keep up with everything we have going on here at CYInterview in Las Vegas and beyond. Thank you for making that 50-minute live so successful. To all of you watching again and again. And I'll see you in the next one.